All right, wonderful people, welcome back to this wonderful channel where we'll bring you back-to-back update and information as to the world. In case you have not joined our social media handle, kindly go ahead and subscribe, like, comment, share, and also remember to on your notification button so that whenever our news drop, you go be the first. We'll collect them. Information will be say they drop for my table now. Now concerning the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic government in exile. The Prime Minister of Biafra Republic government in exile, Master Simon Ekpa, has also laughed at this information. But myself, I go to bring on to you. Finland-based Simon Ekpa, Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic government in exile, have continued to remain silent over the matter as his men keeps holding the DO hostage. Very soon, Simon Ekpa will be held responsible for all the pregnancies in the region. Violence escalates in Bakassi, 6 killed, Cameroonian forces flee as Biafra Dragon Black Marine launches attack in Bakassi Peninsula. Cameroonian forces is said to have fled part of the Idabato following reprisal attack by Biafra separatist armed groups. Report says that as at 6 a.m. this morning, the Black Marine, looking terrifying and battle-ready, left Abana to the high sea to team up with the Dragon Fighter Marine when they encountered the BIR Delta and opened fire, killed 6 at a spot. The rest battalion fled with their gunboats. Until now, the division officer of Idabato is still missing. He was apprehended in his district, an area which seems to have fallen under the Dragon Fighter Marine. Finland-based Simon Ekpa, Prime Minister of Biafra Republic government in exile, have continued to remain silent over this matter as his men keeps holding the DO hostage. Also, tell my people, Simon Ekpa is not only working in Alibo, he's also taking it to the Cameroon. Of course, you know that the Abanas, who wants to secede from Cameroon, are still fighting tooth and nail to make sure that they move out of Cameroon and become Biafra. And of course, you know that this part of the land where this struggle is going on today was given to the Cameroonian during the Olusegun Obasanjo regime, who sold out the people of the Bakassi Peninsula. Of course, there was a referendum then, and these people were given to the Cameroonians. And when these people were asked, up until today, they still believe that they are not part of Cameroon. They say that their main land is Biafra land, and that is where they have chosen to be. And up until now, they are still fighting. And as the day goes by, they are still repressing the Cameroonian forces. They are still taking down and taking back the Cameroonian forces, and they are still possessing a lot of places as they be. Meanwhile, right on my table, and if you look at your screen, you will see it, is the map of the 40 states of Biafra Confederation. You will see Okpa, Kogi State, you will see Upper Benue State, you will see Ondo State, you will see Ambazonia. Make I see if I will be able to read out some states where we say it inside this map, because the map is very tiny, but I fit use my microscopic eye to be able to read it out for you. There are states like Capital, Koko, Uyeli, Igbodo, Bonny capital, Uyo capital, Orong capital, Calabar capital, Obure capital, Obudu capital, Ogoja capital, Konishasha capital, and Bonny capital. These are some of the states that are captured in the 40 states of the indigenous people of Biafra. You see also Aba capital, Owerri capital, Iguaha capital, Omoko, that's in Omo capital, in Gua capital, I think Mbaise is here too. Mbise capital, Abonima capital, Igbodo capital, Asaba capital. These are some of the states that are captured in the 40 states of the indigenous people of Biafra. You can see that the boys are not playing, the boys are not smiling, the boys are ready out and they have been working. But on my own point, from the observation of the just concluded 2-day sit at home in the land of the indigenous people of Biafra, which was held Monday and Tuesday, you will find out that it was very hard for people to be able to purchase food commodities. And I started wondering, what if we ran into war? What is actually going to happen? And I believe that the best war in this 21st century is the war of pen and paper. No more bearer of gun, but everything should be done with pen and paper if Biafra actually want to actualize their freedom. Of course, you know that the world has become very civilized now, and the world is really ready to listen. And Simon Ekpa dropped something. He said, if you told them in 2021 that a day like this will come, where those killing Biafrans that were being pushed to the streets to get killed by the Nigerian terrorist government will be dealt with mercilessly, they will never believe you. They made themselves gods. They made themselves gods, but today they can't enter their villages because the people they killed, their colleagues are after them. Many of them have terrorists at HQQ Nigerian Army checking point in front of their houses because they know what is coming. I think Simon Ekpa is actually referring to government officials and government parastatals who have refused to look into the killing and into the mass destruction that is currently going on in the land of the indigenous people of Biafra. Yes, you can agree with me that the people we have in the government today are now turning this case to become the issue of this issue of insecurity in the southeast to become a business. As far back as 2002 or thereabouts, yes, as far back as 2002, as far back as 2012, as far back as 2010, 2007, and 2005, we used to hear things like the issue of insecurity, the issue of ISWAP, the issue of BH, and the sub-Saharan. And little did we know that this issue of insecurity was approaching our own domot, and today it is there. That is why our people say that no onye flock kwebo na bonsi nyakabalo chupia makano monya gemegini monya gato yeah. When these things were happening, our people thought that somehow this thing is not going to get to Ali Igbo, and they felt that after all, it's just happening in the sub-Saharan, it's just happening over there in the north, but now it is happening here. Now, somebody commented, he said, cousins, their ancestors, even their own enemies to fight me, yet, Uche Gigeme Anyanwototo, Kano has always stood tall in the presence of her enemies, Okara Mado, Okara Mo, she who is of the waters, the earth, the sun feeds off the air, she who understands the rhythm of the spirit dance called Surugede, she who understands the connotation of the 4 cardinal points of the earth, firmed within the 4 elements of the earth. He said, I warned my husband of all these workers of iniquities, but then we are where we are now. But one thing they must understand is that their title is the absolute projection of their inadequacies. What they truly are and represent. I have a pending topic on the spiritual, psychological, and emotional damage impact of a mother's. Okay, as it be na Mazi, I think this is coming from Mazi Nandekano's wife, who is lamenting of the of the husband's effort to be able to save the indigenous people of Biafra. According to her, that he warned the wife, he warned the husband so much, but as it is, the husband did not listen. But one thing you should know about the fight for freedom is that fight for freedom is not what comes easily. Like I will always say, it takes time, it takes stress, it takes energy, it takes resources, and sometimes it takes obara, which is blood too. But IPOB themselves have also disowned the Tuesday sit at home. Even Simon Ekpa himself has said that he was not the one that declared the Tuesday sit at home, and apart from the more usual Monday sit at home, that the 2-day sit at home is not part of his plan. IPOB disowns later sit at home in Southeast, reviews those behind. The indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, has said the group did not declare the proposed 2-day sit at home in Nigeria Southeast. IPOB is a group agitating for the independent state of Biafra, which it once carved out from the Southeast and some parts of the South Nigeria. 2 weeks ago, a video clip went viral on social media showed an unidentified man asking residents of the Southeast to observe sit at home on 21st and 22nd of October. The man in the clip claimed the sit at home was declared because Biafran soldiers within the period would launch their armored vehicles and hoist Biafra flag in the Southeast. He also claimed that the sit at home order was to avoid innocent residents being hit by stray bullets in the event of a shootout between Biafra fighters and personnel of the NIG army. The video clip elicited several reactions and caused tension in the Southeast, with the police asking residents of the region to disregard the illegal order. But the spokesperson of the IPOB, Emma Powerful, told Premium Times on Monday that the separatist group did not declare the sit at home in the Southeast. IPOB did not order the 2-day sit at home, and we don't want to talk about it, and we don't want to create panic over order from inconsequential fellows, Mr. Powerful told this newspaper. The spokesperson said IPOB did not issue an official statement on the illegal order to avoid giving it undue popularity. Mr. Powerful said those calling for the 2-day sit at home in the Southeast were those infiltrated the IPOB led by Nnamdi Kanu. The spokesperson urged residents of the Southeast to disregard the illegal order and go about their normal businesses. Our people should ignore such obnoxious orders from criminals working for the government to tarnish the peaceful image of the IPOB movement, he said. Meanwhile, a controversial Biafra agitator, Simon Ekpa, has refuted speculation that Tuesday was part of sit-at-home days. Mr. Ekpa, the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic government in exile, said the man who uploaded the viral video clip had been warned. The Biafra agitator, in a post on his handle on Monday, claimed the man made the video clip under the pretext of being a member of the Biafra government in exile. There is no sit at home tomorrow, Tuesday, Ekpa, a Nigerian Finnish citizen, said on Monday, apparently in response to the viral video clip. He said in a separate video clip that sit at home only holds on Monday in the region. IPOB in August 2021 introduced a sit-at-home order every Monday across the Southeast to pressure the government to release its detained leader, Mr. Kanu, who is being tried for terrorism in Federal High Court, Abuja. The separatist group later suspended the order in preference for it to be implemented only on days Mr. Kanu appears in court. All right, wonderful people. When I don't see that matter where we say they happen, IPOB denied the sit at home. Mazi Simon Ekpa denied the sit at home on Tuesday. Now, the question is who declared the sit at home? And IPOB, according to them, are accusing the government of using their agencies to be doing some of these things Of course, you can see that this issue of sit at home and insecurity has been hijacked by unscrupulous elements, and it is going to become tougher. And I will say, let Biafrans kerajinu me, because I see that the worst is yet to come. Of course, you can see that what is happening in the southeastern part of Nigeria has gone out of control. Nobody knows who Nobody knows who is behind the whole thing. Meanwhile, this is where I'll be winding down the curtain. And if this is your first time of joining us on this channel, kindly go ahead and subscribe, like and share. Thank you. God bless you.